just came back from the gym and just have to show off my pump. Ooh, look at that lighting. Ooh, look at that thickness. Nah, jokes. It was leg day. Anyways, I was scrolling on Instagram in my DMs in between the sets, and I got a lot of DMs that confused the shit out of me because recently I posted a story asking people about their own dreams and aspirations in life. And the most common type of response I got is, bro, I feel lost. Bro, I have no goals. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And that is, in a way, surprising to me and confusing because I've had these missions where after an experiment or a collective challenge where there is different people doing different things, creating conflict and having different roles within that challenge, I literally ask at the final round, what were your roles within this challenge? And in a way, it was kind of vague. Maybe I didn't say in this challenge. I just asked, what was your role? What is your role in the game? And people will give me all sorts of things. For example, I'm looking at here, like I'm the funny and outgoing sidekick. And I'm the side character who is always stronger than the main character. Or I am the frontline cavalry. Like all these interesting roles. There's so many of them, thousands of them, right? But the thing is, how can you be so creative and you already know and are decisive, I guess, in a way, with your role in an online game, yet you don't know who you want to be in real life? And in a way, of course, you will say it's obvious, logical, like this game means nothing really. It is much lighter weight compared to what people have to decide in real life. But then also, you have I should have thought out this more before the video. But, I mean, by the way, all of my videos not scripted. This is why. Because to me, right, I will never want to participate in someone else's game or someone else's project and be a part of someone else's community until I have created and I have started doing and have a process of doing something that I own, which is stupid, it is a stupid mindset, but it's kind of my ego at the same time. And I'm not saying these people are wrong for not knowing what to do and being a bit lost and have decided on a goal and meaning for their life yet. That's completely normal. It's 100% normal. I think I'm the one with a kind of different mindset here. Because, for example, I think I've told the story, but before I started posting content, I wouldn't even say I'm an egotistic person, but in some things, perhaps this thing in particular, this idea we're talking about with participating in other people versus creating something your own. But before I started creating content, the biggest reason why I didn't want to create content was because I didn't want to post or use a platform that's someone else's platform that someone else created. Because I was under the thinking that if I'm going to create something so massive, so ambitious, so powerful, so, used by everyone, then why would I ever need help from someone else's tool and platform? Again, completely retarded. Doesn't make too much sense to me right now. It was just egotistical thinking. And so I did the side quest for that whole time. I did nothing. And coming back to, thinking why people are willing to participate in my game than, their own main quest line of their own life. It's because of the stakes. Side quest, if you fail the side quest, you can probably do it again. Especially in real life. If you do something that has low stakes, low risk, it's easy to just do it again. Or there's no consequences. But, with your own life, deciding on a goal, it means deciding on who you are. It means deciding on your everyday actions. And that is much harder. Although in a way also, I'll say, when you're just starting out, there's really not much risk to do anything. It's not like you're running Tesla. It's not like you're running a space shuttle mission at SpaceX. At, let's say Elon's level, things he does carries massive consequences for not only him, but for entire industries. Whereas, I'm here posting content every day. It doesn't matter if one reel fails. No one's even going to know. That's the thing, that's the whole point. If it fails, it's because, do you get what I'm saying? If it fails, it has no views, therefore no one's even gonna know. That's what I'm trying to say. So the stakes are non-existent apart from your own little bit of time and effort. But that's just investment. That's not even a consequence. It's weird. I don't know if I have a good or bad perspective here, but just a feeling, and that's how I'm feeling right now. After getting a leg pump, I'm not gonna stop. All right.